Hey everyone, this is Disc Junkie, and today I'm here to show you something which I've shown you before, but I want to show it in detail for a very specific reason, and that is that I'm actually selling this item. And this is a self-made prop replica from the TV series Dexter. It appears in the first season and is commonly referred to as the Ice Truck Killer doll. This is a doll which the Ice Truck Killer leaves in Dexter's fridge, and if you've seen the TV series Dexter, you'll definitely remember this. It's just a very iconic doll. And this is actually, I was able to hunt down the very exact model of doll that was used in the series. Obviously, you know, this was a regular doll, you know, which was all put together, and then I just went ahead and I butchered this doll, cut it up with the precise, knife cuts, separating the legs and arms and whatnot in pretty much exactly the same places, or as close as I could get based on the on screenshots and whatnot. And I've also added the red ribbons, just like they are in the show. And I'm gonna put this up for sale, and I'm not gonna auction it off on eBay or anything. Basically, if you want to buy this, you can just contact me. I'll leave you can send me a PM here on YouTube. That's probably the easiest way. Now, I'm gonna list the price down below in the video description. And you might think like, okay, this is pretty high for a doll. But just finding this doll, actually finding it, is not something that you do. This is a doll from 2002, I believe. At least that's what it says on the back of the head. So it's out of print. You can't buy this new. So it's second-hand. And I gotta be honest, it is very hard to come by, and I would never sell this in a million years unless I was actually able to hunt down a second doll, which was just blind luck that I was able to find one, because you don't see them. And I mean, you can look for it. It's from a company called Integrity Toys. It's part of a series called Janay and Friends. And I've basically written a lot about this on my own website, and I'll link that below so you can get more info about the doll. But I want to make a video specifically about this doll because this is the exact doll that I'm actually selling. So just gonna begin by showing you this in detail, just so you can see what it looks like. And if you want to compare this to the doll in the series, I'm also leaving links so you can check screenshots from the show. To just be able to confirm that this is in fact the exact same doll as seen in the series. And here's just a close-up look at the head, which is very nicely detailed. And as you'll know, this head in the series, Dexter decides to use this as a keychain, and you can actually do that because it actually has a sort of ring in the neck. So it's very easy to just, put a key ring through here and use this keychain just the way it does in the series. But this ring was here, naturally. It came in the doll this way. So it's not something I added. But I want to mention that, this twists around, so it really makes for an ideal keychain if you want to use it like that. And next up, can take a look at the torso. And as you can tell here, I have cut the neck to match the specifications of the doll in the show. I've also cut the arms. As you can tell, it's quite clean cuts. Not sure if I can focus. There we go. So yeah, pretty clean cuts. The arms are bendable, and she has tits and whatnot. She has a belly button as well. And also the ribbons, I've tried to match these as closely as I can to the size and width of the ribbons in the show, but yeah, like I said, just check the screenshots if you're uncertain if this is the real deal or not. It's just I'm a big fan of the show, and I really wanted to make a proper replica as close to the original as possible. And I got one of these myself now. I got an extra one, so I'm deciding to sell this. I mean, if you're a fan of Dexter, you won't be disappointed with this. It is absolutely 100% like the one in the show, in terms of, it is the very same make and model of doll, exactly. And the best way to confirm this is obviously by looking at the head and looking at the the hair, because it's a very specific design, and basically the dolls from this particular make, from the same year, 2002, there are a lot of dolls with the same actual face, with the exact same face painting, but they will have different hair, and this curly red-haired doll is very unique in the hairstyle, so there's no real way to mistake it. And that's also why I'm asking such a high price, because you'll have a very hard time finding this. I mean, you can Google it, you can go on eBay or Amazon, whatever. If you find it, good for you. But I can almost guarantee you that you won't, because even for a hunter like myself, this was just incredibly hard to find. And also here you can check the leg. As you can tell, you got some damage to it, from actually tearing it off. But this is pretty much exactly the same as my other copy. It's just this is just the way it's gonna look, and that's basically the way it looks in the show, even though they never really show it in such detail. And it's also been cut here, and here you'll notice that there's some plastic pieces inside the leg, which are hard plastic. But apart from that, the quality is rubbery, but still very stiff. And yeah, so here we got the other leg, and the only reason I'm showing every piece in such detail is because obviously this is the one, this is the exact doll that's for sale, and I don't want anyone to sort of get it and be like, yeah, this doesn't look good, or this is a bad cut or whatever. So just for that, I want to make sure that I show everything in really good detail, so just so there's no sort of people coming afterwards sort of saying like it's not done right, or it's poor quality or whatever. This is what you're getting. And if you can't decide based on this video, if you feel like there's something I haven't shown, comment, or I can send you photos or whatever, just to make sure that you're happy with it. But I won't be accepting returns based on that it's not doesn't look like this or whatever, that it's not as expected, because I honestly don't think you're ever gonna find a description of an item for sale which is as detailed as this is, because I'm really trying to show you everything as well as I can. So yeah, also here in the foot you'll notice that there is a small hole, and this is something that's on the doll originally. It's so that you could sort of mount it. It has these little shoes that slip on. Obviously, there's no clothing, no shoes, no hat or whatever that originally came with this doll. None of that is included. This is all you're getting. Just the cut-off doll, ribbons included. This is the presentation package. And if you're not interested, you're not interested. But if you want it, send me a PM. But anyway, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching, and as usual, hope to see you all next time.